Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. I'm not really a fan of what Dokkan did tonight. They condensed what is typically several nights of news into just spamming it all literally in the same second, which I'm not really a fan of that, right? They easily could have done the Dokkan Fest teaser yesterday and could have led this stuff, right? So what they did tonight is they gave us the Dokkan Fest teaser. They tweeted out and showed us the details for Dokkan Fest Super Trunks. I do think Super Trunks is a fine pick for a Dokkan Fest. I went over some characters I thought could be the Dokkan Fest yesterday, and Trunks was one of my picks, actually. I would have probably preferred, like, a very low hype character in this spot instead, considering Worldwide is right after this. So I feel like they really could have gotten away with, like, Zarbon, right? Or Launch, Chi-Chi, like, something like that actually could have really worked in this spot. But they went with Super Trunks, who's on a lot of teams and potentially could be helpful for sure. We have the Banner Unit Gohan, who seems really bad, unfortunately. And then they gave us two EZAs. Now, what's very surprising about this is the main EZA, transforming Vegeta right here. We got him right here. So, you know, this will be interesting. We'll see if this EZA will be any good. His Banner Unit is this Super Vegeta. I remember I was in Philadelphia for Saiyan Day, March 2019, when these guys were tweeted out and stuff like that. So that's going to be very interesting, right? Super Vegeta, this guy matters. I mean, people like this character. I guess I don't really, like, I don't have some super attachment to him, besides the fact that my eyes light up when I see this, dude. I mean, Realm of Gods, Sibling Bond, Super Saiyan 2, Rapid Growth, Gifted Warriors, Heavenly Events, Master Evolution. Never mind. I really would like this guy to be good. This is the type of character that being really good is kick-ass for us. So I would adore this guy to be super good. He's on so many different teams, right? And then this guy, Dokkan Fest Super Trunks, badly needs Android / Cell Saga characters. So if this guy, I mean, you know, if they just made this guy a defensive menace, I know they're not going to, but I'm talking, you know, guard and 50% damage reduction or something, like, we are cooking. But let's go ahead and see. Let's take a look at what we got. So we got a thread of translations from Minato. Again, we already did a video going over Gohan and Super Trunks. All right, so here's the transforming Vegeta. Now, they only showed us his Super Saiyan version and the Super Saiyan Blue version. So we don't completely know, I guess 100% for sure, what Super Trunks, Super Saiyan 2, and the Super Saiyan God versions do. But let's go ahead and take a look. So here is Super Saiyan Vegeta. So Pure Saiyan 3 key 170% to stats, and then Super Class Allies 3 key 130% to stats. That's actually like, it's a really goddamn beefy leader skill. So Vegeta greatly stacks defense. So in base, he just stacked defense his first 4 forms. So we could assume that he'll greatly stack defense in all of these forms. Okay. That's pretty good, right? Like, if this guy, I guess we give him full additional, and I mean, if he gets us even one turn of double supering, by the time he gets to blue, it would need a big boss super attack to kill him. This guy, by the way, should be very effective in the current hardest fight in the game. This guy should be very good in there, because it's a fight that will allow you to get to blue level with this Vegeta. So I do think that this Vegeta, he should probably be pretty good in the Omega fight, regardless of how they build this guy. All right, so greatly stacks defense, immense damage. He gets 110% attack and even at the start of turn. This is up from 80%, plus the monster jump in stats. Oh my god, dude, his attack. Wow, yeah, he's going to be rocking over 20,000 attack. His HP is going to be very high. I mean, yeah. Remember, when you start talking about characters that are like 18,000 HP and above, which this guy's going to have, I mean, that starts to get pretty good. Then he gets another 30% defense on super attack. Really? 15% attack per key sphere obtained. Ooh, and then an additional super with 7 or more key spheres. And then a 70% chance to change STR key spheres to physical. This is actually interesting. Now, understand, I feel like oftentimes people don't set their expectations in check with like these EZA TURs very good. I'm thinking that this guy looks pretty decent. I mean, he's going to be greatly stacking, right? He's already going to have the big stats increase of being an EZA TUR. And then if you get, like, if he starts, you get a couple of triple supers. Now, again, we don't know what he does in Super Vegeta, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and Super Saiyan God Vegeta forms. I would assume it mostly is just increased stats. I mean, so he's at 80 and 6, then he goes to 90 and 7, 108, and then 110 and 9. So it's very likely that just these numbers will go up, right? Like this will go up a little bit, this might go up a little bit, this will go up a little bit, but I would assume these last two portions remain the same. The guaranteed additional at 7 key spheres, and then the great chance to create key spheres probably would be the same across all the forms, but again, it's, you know, it's very hard to just say that. We don't know for sure. Okay, so then we have Blue Vegeta right here. So Blue Vegeta, so now he gets 50% attack and defense for 1 turn and immense damage. Oh, that's a significant 50% defense? Oh, dude. I mean, he's going to have a lot of stacked defense. Does it? No, wait, I think I had this explained to me. I think it does. It works a little, it might work a little bit differently than that. Someone clarify in the comments for me. That I believe the stat, like, okay, so like this Vegeta, let's just say, you know, we did a bunch of super attacks, you know, in Super Saiyan 2 form and, you know, God form and stuff like that. So then we get to Blue, and he's at, you know, let's just say 700k defense at the start of turn. I don't think it's a direct 50% of that, because I think it's weird the way the game is counting stack defense plus his normal defense. But someone could clarify that for me. I'll have the answer by the time we're doing the showcase and stuff like that. So I'm unsure. But like that, this is pretty good. This guy's not going to take damage from any normals, right? Depending... this guy against STR Omega, if you have a good, clean opening to the fight, this guy potentially could be decent even against STR Omega, as long as you're in at least God form, I would think, by the time you get to STR Omega. But, I mean, that would be tough, because we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. So he's at 150% stats at the start of turn. That's up from 120, okay. 50% defense on Super. Wow, that's... Wow. No, I actually think this guy looks pretty good, actually. Wow, I do think so. 30% attack per key sphere collected. Disable enemy guard with 3 or more key spheres. I found this to be mostly pointless. He gets an additional super with 5 key spheres. Guaranteed crit when collecting the whole... It's 23 is the entire field. And then he does change all orbs on the field to physical key sphere his first turn. And then he guaranteed changes STR to physical starting from the second rotation he has. I actually think that this Vegeta is probably going to be pretty good. I do think so. I mean, he's, you know, understand what you're working with, right? This is going to be like a slot 2 character, a slot 3 character most of the time. But like him stacking and stuff like that is going to be pretty good. I probably will give this guy full additional to really try and maximize as many super attack stacks as possible. Although dodge would of course be very handy as well. I don't care about the damage this guy's doing. So when I'm doing hidden potential system builds, I like to prioritize defensive ability. I think additional or dodge could both work effectively. I think raw defense could potentially be good as well. I probably will give him full additional, just because I don't have enough God tier dodge equips to give to every single character. So if a character really can have value out of additional, I think I will give this guy full additional. If I had infinite great dodge equips to give the characters, though, I would probably give this guy full dodge. Okay. Looks good to me. I don't know exactly how good, but I see this guy being just a very effective character on teams. I think that this guy could be a nice addition to Trunks' team, actually. He's going to link well with Trunks. He could help Trunks. Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it does suck that this guy's not Android Cell Saga, which Trunks needs, but that's where we come to this guy, this Super Vegeta. So, let's take a look. I'm a little nervous. I'm telling you guys, if this guy is a gem, it helps Dokkan Fest Trunks so bad, because the bastards decided, you know what would be super funny? By the way, here's Super Vegeta. They thought, you know what would be super funny? Is if we drop, not only is Android Cell Saga's, like, best character besides the new Trunks, this Super Saiyan Gohan, basically, right? It's here, let's pull it up, right? If you look at this category is ballsack. I mean, unless you're going to try and do a hybrid of, like, villain and superclass characters, which can go very, very, very negative. I mean, you know, superclass Android Cell Saga Gohan is the best by far, right? Like, oh, yeah. It's not even close. Like, there's literally no discussion. I mean, I guess Piccolo is good, but you can't run Piccolo on this team. Piccolo with no links active and the inability to transform, that's not the Dokkan Fest EZA Piccolo people think he is. You can't run Piccolo on this team, right? Like, it's not going to work. I mean, if they give us, like, a Dokkan Fest Piccolo and Kami character or something like that, like, they could do that. Or maybe, like, a Dende could get a card, right? But, like, as of right now, no. Like, Piccolo's a non-option on Android Cell Saga. It's not where you run him. Future Gohan is decent, but it's just, like, again, this is it. Like, this is the only good, like I would just say flat out good on Android Cell Saga team category character right here, this Gohan. And the banner unit is the same damn Gohan. So that sucks. All right, I'm nervous, man. It would be so good if this guy is usable. All right, Super Vegeta. Int type key, 300% of stats. Leader skill sucks, but it doesn't matter. Greatly raise attack and then raise defense for 1 turn. Supreme damage to the enemy and seals. I really do like the translator's note by Minato right there. Very well done, Minato, because this always does confuse people, right? Because they really could just add for 1 turn to this and then 1 turn for this. I don't know why they don't. But yeah, he's getting 50% attack for 1 turn and 30% defense for 1 turn. I don't know why he just can't get 50% defense for 1 turn as well. Yeah, they're trolling me. He already had that. Like, we can't just give him 50% defense, bruh, please? Okay, remember, this is a sub-EZA character, by the way, so. Alright, 2 key, 150% stats at the start of turn. It's quite a bit. Wow, he goes from 80 to 150, plus his stats increase. Stats are just, you know, kind of like normal banner unit type stuff. I mean, he's going to be at, what, like 15,000, 16,000 HP, like 16,000 attack, like, you know, 12,000 defense, a high 11,000s defense, something like that. So the 2 key, 150% of stats. He gets an extra attack and offensive boost. More HP remaining, greater the stats boost. So you can get up to 300%, okay? He gets another 50% attack and defense on super. That's good. That is good. That's good. Medium chance to crit. And perform an additional. It has a medium chance to be a super. It is a guaranteed additional, which means you'll get your hidden potential system additionals more often. That's good. And then performs a crit against Android category enemy. An additional super attack against an enemy whose name includes Cell. I'm not 100% certain on this. I believe this does include Cell Max, but at the time I'm recording this, I don't know that for sure. But I think this does include Cell Max. But again, I can't say 100% with certainty, but I think it does. Yeah, I mean, he's like an okay-ish, kind of like middling option. This is not... I mean, very greedily... I mean, they could have just slapped guard on this guy, and it would help Trunks out a lot. Yeah, I don't know why they did this. They really balanced Trunks out by making him have a very, very high ceiling, but they just made it a nightmare to get to that high ceiling. In order to use this Trunks effectively, you are going to have to be running very weak characters. Trunks is so far and away going to be better on his own team than any other team, because if you're using Trunks, the friend Trunks will also count. So you only need Trunks, the friend Trunks, and then EZA, LR Gohan, and then you have 1 more unit, probably physical future Gohan, I guess. But that's where, you know, it's like I do wish that they could give us more. I would now see, damn, dude. They're just stacking up too much of this shit. Now I'm like, I really want a Universe 6 character to come out to help Kale, but I also want a character to come out so LR Super Buu can have a team, but I also want a leader to come out so that LR Fusion Zamasu can have a team, but I also want a strong Android character so that Super 17 can have a better setup, but I also want a GT Bosses character so that LR Omega Shenron could be better, but I also want another, like, Thirst for Conquest Big Bad Bosses character so that Turles could be better, right? Like, it's like, we're stacking up too many of, like, oh, I need a character to buff this character and this character and this character and this character and this character. Like, they need to not do this. Like, give the character a good situation coming in. At the very least, Turles did get a god tier banner unit, right? I think they did a good job with the 23rd World Tournament characters, Goku and Piccolo Jr., who got the very strong banner units and stuff like that. The incredibly powerful Bulma LR, who helps those characters out. Like, I just wish that they would stop releasing these major money characters, Dokkan Fest exclusives and summonable LRs, in need of so much help, and that's what they're doing. 2023 has been release this character who's really good conditionally, but the characters around them die like bitches. Right? Like, it sucks. It sucks. So, yeah. I mean, this guy, honestly, to me, looks pretty good. I think this guy is actually going to be pretty solid. I like what they did with him. This guy, I mean, for a sub EZA, I think he could be okay-ish, right? But he's like a burst mode type option and stuff like that. So, there we go. Let me know what you guys think about the 2 Vegeta EZAs. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.